What is up, my people? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your boy Nassim the Dream, and it is that time of the week once again, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be breaking down some new singles, 4 singles of the week. I'm going to have them linked all in the description down below. Please check them out for yourselves, and let me know in the comments what you guys think of these songs. Now let's get right into these new singles. All right, we're just gonna start off with this big boy right here, Lil Durk's new single hyping up his upcoming LP. This song is called All My Life and it's featuring rapper J. Cole. I'm pretty happy with this one. I actually really enjoyed it. The youth choirs on here sound really nice. I really thought they were really quaint. I really thought J. Cole also fit perfectly right into the slot. It's not forced at all. It really does work. And Durk came in through with a pretty good teaser. I really thought that this was pretty nice. Some really strong moments from these two on here. It's good. All right, next we got Australian metalcore band Make Them Suffer with the new song Ghost of Me. Lots of melodrama in this one, even like a little bit of immersion in here too. Reminds me a lot of Spirit Box's new material. Moments hit on this, sure, but like, I don't know, it's just not there for me at all. Versatility is something that really needs to become more prolific with artists like this, because at a certain point, you can really tell that there is just a huge lack of depth in the creative process. And I don't know, it just doesn't really seem that original compared to the stuff that they already been making. I'm just going to toss it the yellow. And then we're going to get on with the third release single of 2023 from Portugal, The Man, with great special guests. We got Black Thought and Natalia, Lafourcade. We would not expect these folks to be on a song together, but here we are. The title is Thunderdome, W.T.A. It is fan-fucking-tastic. This song is so much better than Dummy. I understand that I'm a little bit of an unpopular opinion about about Dummy, but like this one is just so much better to me. I love this. It's like it introduces itself as this spaghetti western type of feel and then easily paces itself with these really nice warm bass lines and dusty drums. The chorus is absolutely splendid. Natalia in harmony with John Gorley is super pleasant. I can't even tell you how good it is in words. It really just gets so much better by the listen. I even thought the rap verse from Black Thought blended really well into this. Sometimes, you know, rap verses like this, they don't work so well in pop tracks, like any of them really, but it really does work on here. It's amazing. It's fire. All right, then we have the first single in 3 years from big time metal rock band Avenged Sevenfold, and it's called We Love You. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really loving this one. Actually, I kind of think it's terrible. I really don't like it at all. There's like this like weird like rave scene build up on here for some reason, and it even gets a little bit heartfelt at times, and it doesn't really make sense. It switches up like probably 8 or 9 times during the song. It doesn't stay consistent at all in the same sonic beauty. Really, there isn't any here, but it just changes up so many different influences, and all of a sudden it just feels like something's just coming out of nowhere, especially when it comes to like these like really hardcore metal breakdowns. It's just a complete mess. It sounded like they were drunk off their ass when they recorded this. I don't like it at all. And then we got Turkish singer songwriter Nancy Adram with what seems to be a theme song or some kind of song made for a soundtrack for a TV show of some origin. The song title is Akar Estar. It's just really to me. The instrumental just didn't really feel fluid enough. It really isn't syncing along with her. And then Nancy's not really giving that much on the table either. I mean, it's just kind of just a lazy song. It's very stiff and it's almost safe, but I wouldn't even really call it that. There's just so much space in this song that they could really like filled in. The dynamic is very poor on here. Could have been a lot better. And then we got some new Gene Dawson out this week, giving us 2 new songs to feast upon. I will be talking about the first one on here, Youth Plus. The song itself, quite tasteful. It's nice. It really sticks a nice like aftertaste into your teeth, while even giving you some really colorful synths used in various instances that I think work a lot in ways when it comes to like the arps and the saw synths. It rides like a normal indie pop song, and Gene vocally is a little bit odd. That's the thing that was just kind of a little bit weird to me during this song. I wasn't really exactly sure how to feel about it. I guess it's okay, but overall the sound is just not really there for me. It just doesn't really mix well, and it's not bad though. It's not bad. All right, then comes Billie Eilish with a cover of Drake's Hotline Bling. It is just titled Hotline Edit. This is kind of a weird cover. It's an acoustic cover, and I think Billie sounds really good on here, but it's only a minute. It just doesn't really make any sense. I would have really loved to hear more out of this song because I was really enjoying like the dreamy vocals, like I said, the bright atmospheres. They were just really had like this like glitter effect. It was just super soft and lush. It sounded really, really good so far, the way she was going about with this interpretation, but it's just so short. It's just a tease, man. And then we got indie pops Remi Wolf out with a piece called Prescription. This song goes so hard, bro. This song is hard. I love this song. Vocally, Remi is astounding on here. So the song plays around like this jazz piece, right? And it prickles around like some like new aesthetics, like some new elements that it tries to tap around with in indie pop. But it works so well in its favor. This is seriously such a phenomenal track. It really did blow me away. There is a shit ton to appreciate in the skill set for Remi on here. Like, she is progressing as a singer skillfully so farther into her career. And this song shows it. I really thought that Remi killed it on here. This song is awesome. All right, then how about some Hindi pop from artist Dawson? I believe that's how you say his name. I never actually said his name in a... Diljit Dosanjh. Yeah, we'll go with that. The song title is called Akiri Salam. Diljit was sounding pretty strong early into the track. I'll give him that. I felt like he was fine during my listen overall. The pacing is very slow, though. It can also feel like a lot more dragged out than it actually is. So I kind of took that as a bad sign because the song's not long, but it feels super, super long. It's just the instrumental that was really not picking up the slack. There would have been some better progressive ideas that I think would have fixed that. I really thought that would have made the difference, but it's not really here, and unfortunately, that's why the song fell short. And then we got K-pop group Twice out with a new song, and it's called Hara Hara. Pretty similar to their usual formula, adding a little more hip-hop onto this one. It packs a punch. Lots of soft, bright colors displayed in this. Chorus is overall fine. And the song overall, it didn't have me begging for more Twice. I mean, that's kind of the impression you usually get from certain K-pop artists that are really big, like names like Twice. It's just like something at a certain point, it just gets a bit uniform to me at times. I like the band. I think they perform very well, but it just lacks originality. It's just so, yeah, that's the biggest issue. Overall, this song is okay. Then we got Stunna Girl coming out with the song Like That. This song is a slippery slope for me. On one hand, the flow is to my liking, and it vibes out with swagger, but on the other, the beat can become daunting. It just didn't feel like the right fit for Stunna Girl. A little more energy could have really made the difference for this one, but Next we got Siga music, some Shiga music, some smooth jazz kind of feels with hip hop acts. Jay Worthy and Rock Marciano on the track Wake Up. Like I said, real smoky jazz club feeling hip hop track. It's like some like old school cruising down New York noir type of feel. I think it's really, really vintage. Sounds really, really good. I overall think the song is super fire. Pretty great trade-offs from these two. Well produced overall. And if you're gonna get into some abstract, want to get some new tunes this week, you should start with this one because this shit is a banger. All right, next we got a team up from German MC King Keil and Buffalo's own Beny the Butcher on Street Talk. Never heard of King Keil until this song. He's pretty cool. I think he's got style for sure. Overall, I thought these two worked well. It worked for sure. And I think, some better embellishments were really made this a better listen, or maybe just the stabs just being subbed out completely. I didn't really care for those at all on the song. It's just okay, I guess. Then we got Christine the Queens coming out with a new jam. This one is called Can Be So Soft. I have a heavy interest in this song. I like its way to be mysterious, if that makes sense. Just because of the way it presents itself, adding like these out of blue bass sounds that are very effective during the listen. Messing around with a little bit of some chamber pop as well. I really thought that was really groovy. Really digging what Christine was putting down in the song. I really do enjoy this one. And then we got DJ Alan Walker with singer Sasha Alex Sloan with the new song Hero Restrung. Follows a lot more of a symphonic orchestral approach. There's some huge beds of strings and ambience filling into the atmospheres. It has some feels for sure. Sasha sounds okay, I guess. I didn't really hear that much that really make me feel like I'm hearing something super epic or ambiguous, as well in terms of just like on par with how I think I would feel if I'm in a live performance for an orchestra. The idea is neat, but it's not that decent of a switch up. And then we got one from an artist I'm just hearing about. The name goes by Morad, and he's out with the track Andando, and is featuring Eladio Carrion and Beny Jr. Beny Jr. is also another artist I am not familiar with. This song is very interesting. It follows along this Latin Caribbean fusion while still incorporating some reggaeton tropes on here, but it had a little bit of a slow start for sure, but there's some rich instrumental work on the song, and it needs to be acknowledged because it really worked for me. The horn pieces were fantastic. I wasn't really sure if this was a sample or possibly an original piece. I couldn't really tell you for sure, but overall I thought it was solid. Decent length for sure. Great contribution from everybody on here. Everything works so well. Great chemistry. I like it. And then we got Chicago's own BJ the Chicago Kid featuring Cory Henry with the song Forget Your Name. Lovely pop tune. Love the singing. I love the drum playing. The production is so well balanced. The dynamic is present and it's full. Just hits the sweet spot, man. It's that simple to understand. This instrumental carries all of the weight and more. It's definitely worth a listen. All right, then real quick, I just want to talk about this song. It's the new Tenacious D song. It's called Video Games. Now, I don't think the song is supposed to be taken that seriously because it's only a minute. There's not really that much work put into it, and they feel like that too. They definitely feel like it's just kind of like some kind of interlude piece. And like even at the end, Jack Black says we got to put that in the album. And I thought this song was so awesome just because of in the lyrics. He's just saying how he doesn't play video games. He's like, oh well, until that one time that I played God of War, and then like the other time when I played Red Dead Redemption 2. It's like, but those aren't video games. Those are masterpieces and art. I was like, this man is speaking facts, and just for that you get the fire, my guy. All right, next death metal band Thy Art Is Murder out with Join Me in Armageddon. Again, this lacks originality with a lot of metalcore bands, and it's the same thing happening here. Like, I really don't hear anything that made me like shocked or just came to me as a surprise. Any memorable motifs? It's nothing. Breakdowns, chords, melodies, nothing is memorable on the song for me. Again, it hits hard, but dude, I heard this shit before. Yeah. Then we got UK R&B singer-songwriter Jorja Smith with the track Little Things, getting moving pretty quickly on this one. Very, very fast-paced samba-style jam. I really enjoyed the percussions, just the way that this really makes me feel as a pop song. And it just feels so vivid, especially with the sound selection on here. The way they touched up some things, it had like this like 3D effect that I think gives a lot of life to the mix. I'm pretty happy overall with the result of the singing. It's so on point, and the song just keeps moving, and it just knows how to execute great. And then A Boogie dropped a new song with G-Eazy. The song is called MVP, trying to get into their baller feels, relevancy because of the NBA Finals. These verses are super dull. I just do not care for the beat either. There's hardly any work put in this song. I do not like it. And then we got this new one from producer Chase B, bringing on rappers Travis Scott, Don Toliver, Quavo, and Ty Dolla $ign. And it is called Ring Ring. This song to me is just very clickbait. It's just a clickbait song. I really don't see the impact at all from these guys. It feels like they just came in the studio, gave them whatever, something that they wrote down. They were fine with whatever. And that was it. They exited. Not really any true thought put into the songwriting process. It's really just clickbait. I think there's good things about it for sure. And I think fans of these artists right there, you're probably going to find some way to enjoy it for sure. And you're probably going to think I sound crazy, but I just don't think this is unique at all. This is a forgettable song. And then we got Latin pop icon Shakira out with the track Ocrosisco. Surprisingly dry. I was really expecting something a lot more flavorful in the song. It's a laid back piano ballad that features some good singing from Shakira. She has some really great falsetto moments on here that stick out. Yeah, sure. Other than that, it's a snooze, man. And then how about some new tunes from the juggernaut Janelle Monáe on the song Lipstick Lover. Holy cow, does this thing slap. This shit is so good. She is absolutely carrying on these verses. It's so good. She completely takes me away from reality, from paying attention to anything else except her singing on here. I can't even really pay attention to the instrumental off the first listen. Like, she sounds so good. And then when everything just reverts into this wave, into the chorus, it's stellar. It's so good. Punctuates. It capitalizes. The hook is super catchy. The mix is airtight. It's just great. All right, and then we're going to finish off this week's lengthy singles of the week with the track that I chose to react to, Miss Arlo Parks' new song, Pegasus, featuring Phoebe Bridgers. Be sure to stick around at the end of the video so you can check out my reaction, as it will be linked at the very end of this video. You're not going to want to miss it. Go check it out. It's much appreciated. But here, I will give you the rating in emoji form. I like it. I think overall it's good. I have my reasons for the score you're going to see, so you should go check out the video, like I said. here I will give it the green. I think it earned a green. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed, go to like, share, and comment down below what you thought of these tracks. Do not forget to check them out for yourselves. They are all linked in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Deuces.